Hello, guys. Welcome back to Incre-dible. How's everybody doing? How's everybody night going? Sorry about that. And hope everybody's doing okay. Today's video is going to be public freakouts unleashed. Go over to their channel, subscribe, and show them some love. Today's video is going to consist of squealing, train Karens get removed, top 10 freakouts. Okay. I wanted to say something to you guys, but I don't remember because my wife asked me to go to the store. I was going to do this video a little bit earlier, but I had to run to the store and stuff. So, and I totally forgot what I wanted to say. Maybe it'll come back to me. So do me a favor, guys. Like this video. Let's get this video to 500 likes. The more you like the video, the more the YouTube algorithm sees that you guys are, enjoying the video. They'll send it out to more people so that we can grow this channel and get some more subscribers in here. Yeah, so let's get into this video, and you guys already know what it is.
Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back. I have some insane freakouts for you today. As always, when do I ever not? A woman was taking a nap on the train, for instance, with her feet up on the seat diagonal to her. Mind you, monopolizing this entire four-person seating area. Well, this guy, who was frustrated because he just wanted to sit down, eventually moved her feet over to make room for himself. Karen, being as entitled as ever, then becomes hysterically indignant because he touched her in the process. The rest of the train, however, was not having it.
I've paid for the seat. Oh my god, you don't need to split me off, it's assault! You!
Bro, that is so disrespectful to sit there on the train. I understand people fall asleep on public transportation all the time. Like, I be falling asleep on the bus when I take the bus sometimes. You know what I mean? Whenever I do take the bus. And I'll be falling asleep on the bus. You know what I mean? But I'm not falling asleep on the bus taking up a whole row of seats. You know what I mean? Especially on public transportation trains. So on these trains, these seats that you can push the back, the back part of the seat, you can push it all the way to the right or all the way to the left, depending on where you want to sit. You can sit on, like, if the back of her seat was pushed all the way to the right, she'll be sitting on the other side of the aisle. But to sit there and lay down in the whole four people seating area, like, that's crazy. That's crazy disrespectful. I would have moved her feet too. Like, bro, you like, I want to sit. I gotta like you gonna have to get up. You have to get up. You have to wake up. You have to put your feet down. Excuse me. You have to put your feet down on the floor. I don't know what to tell you. Lay your head on the window or something. But you're taking up four seats, like four seats. He moved your foot. He moves your feet. I'm so glad that the other passengers are, taking up for this guy, because that's crazy ridiculous to think that you are so entitled that you can take up four seats. And she probably wasn't even sleeping. She probably did that just so that she wouldn't have nobody sit around her, because it's women like her that irk my soul, because she doesn't want people near her. We did a video in another video. We watched Karen on another train, where she was sitting on the train, public transportation train, and she put her bag next to her in the seat, and somebody was trying to sit down, but she wouldn't remove her bag because she didn't want people sitting next to her. Like, bro, it's public transportation. You don't want people sitting next to you, then don't go on public transportation. Get a cab, a Uber, or drive there if you got a car. Obviously, you have to take the public transportation, so abide by the rules. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally one of their policies and rules, not to take up more than one seat per passenger, because there's other passengers that need to sit down or use the public transportation. Wow, now she's holding up everybody. Now she's holding up everybody. But eventually they will remove her forcefully because they don't play them games. Once you get like trespassed off of public transportation, especially a train or like a bus, you're not allowed to catch those buses anymore. Like you are literally trespassed. So that sucks because now you're not going to be able to take the train anymore. And whenever you go into that train station, specific train station, they're going to know who you are. Some train stations probably won't care, but I mean, I've never seen anybody get trespass from a train, so I don't know how that works, but I'm pretty sure that you're not allowed to take the train anymore. And if your name goes into a database, that's gonna suck, man. Because now you have to catch Ubers, and that's more expensive than paying $1.85 for a train ticket. You know what I mean?
You are wrong. Okay, Karen. Okay, you are wrong. Okay, Karen. Get off the train. You're the Karen. What are you talking about? Get off the train. What? You assaulted me. You want to move. Not touch you. Bye.
Bro, you're the one causing the problem. Just get off the train. Catch the next one, if they allow you to.
Yeah.
Wow, is that somebody's license plate?
I guess this is your license plate. No, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not great.
Wow.
Got insurance and I can.
We do have insurance, but we're gonna have to call the cops and have it all come out.
I
So.
mean, listen, we've been drinking all night. We've been celebrating for the Panthers, but
Wow.
yeah, we were hoping that we win tonight.
Do you think that was smart to just tell that person that you literally just got into an accident with this person talking about I've been drinking all night, getting ready for the Panthers? What does a football game have to do with you driving under the influence? I'll wait. There's no excuse. None that you can come up with in this lifetime to justify driving under the influence. This is why. You just hit someone.
Oh, his friend is pissed. They just gave it all away.
Just call the police.
Yeah.
Just call the
You
police.
can have your license plate back. But we're gonna call the cops. So can you?
100%.
Here and pull over. Yeah. Okay.
Famous TikTok creator Lauren
At least he knew he was wrong and he's taking responsibility for it. Most other Karens or Kevins would have pinned everything on the other person and probably drove off, tried to leave, or at least tried to leave, because sometimes, there are good citizens out there that will stop them from leaving. But as we've seen in the last video, if you haven't seen that video, go to my last video and watch it because it was really good.
Kyle caught one, and a really crazy one at that. She was heading back to her car and noticed a strange figure in the passenger seat. Now, much to her horror, it was actually a rabid homeless woman who was rummaging through her things and trying to make off with a massive makeup haul.
Wow. Wow. Bro. How did she get in your car? How did she get in your car? I don't see a Jimmy. If you know, you know. I don't see a Jimmy though. Like, how did she get in your car? Is there a hanger somewhere around the floor? Because if she ain't got a Jimmy, then she used a hanger. And if she ain't got a hanger, how did she get in your car? Why would you leave your car unlocked? Because that's what this seems like. It seems like this lady left her car unlocked. You know what I mean? So, well, life lesson: don't leave your car doors unlocked. Lock your doors if you're gonna, go out to dinner. You're gonna go shopping, whatever the case may be. No matter if you think the place is safe, lock your cars.
Just get out. It's okay.
Wow. Wow.
It's okay.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now. We're calling 911.
We'll let you leave.
We're calling 911. We're calling.
That's the smart and reasonable thing to do. Call the police if some situations like this happen. You don't have to assault the person. You don't have to put your hands on the person, but don't let them leave and call the police. Let them handle it. Let them deal with it the lawful and legal way.
You leave. Yo, I like cigarettes too. Ashley, what are you doing? No, please. Why are you doing this? What are you doing? I'm going. Give me my shit. That's our shit. What? Get out of the car. Man, drop that shit. I'm calling 911. Get out of the car.
Bro, why are you trying to steal these people's stuff?
What the hell are you doing? Yo, actually, what the are you doing?
I would get out of here.
Get the out. Get the out. Get out.
Go.
What the are you doing?
Go,
Yo,
go, go.
you got a problem.
Hey.
You got a problem.
They're trying to be cordial with you, lady. Just walk away or wait for the police, whatever the case may be, but they're letting you leave. So just leave, lady. I understand you're homeless. I understand hard times, but there's no justification for stealing from somebody. You could have asked for any kind of person to give you some money, a couple dollars, you know what I mean? I know panhandling is illegal, but cops don't really care about it, so you could have been asking for a couple dollars. They look like they're well off, so I'm pretty sure if you were nice and you asked for a couple dollars, especially the dude behind the camera would have gave you some money, you know what I mean? Get something to eat or whatever the case may be.
Walk the out. Walk the
Get out of here.
Walk the out.
She's mad because she couldn't steal from them. Look at the way she walked away. Hold on. She's mad because she couldn't steal from them? She's mad because they caught her stealing, and then she kept trying to, walk away with their stuff, and the girl wasn't having it, and now you're mad? You seen the attitude she had when she walked away? Like, you're mad because they wouldn't allow you to steal from them? And then there was a phone, a medicine bottle, a whole purse, a Target bag, a whole haul of probably Sephora or the other one, Ulta, makeup. Like, bro, you're mad because you got caught stealing and they wasn't trying to have that. They wasn't having that where you was taking their stuff. That's crazy.
It's a freeway, mate. It's a freeway. It's not so what. You're riding up. You're riding.
Okay.
I don't care. how
Sorry,
old you are,
guys.
It doesn't make a difference. It's
I had
a
to check something.
freeway.
I'm sorry.
And you're riding a bike on it. Don't ride your bike on the freeway. It's 100 k's, bro. Use your.
Bro, that is so dangerous. He's riding his bike on a freeway. There's no bike lanes on a freeway for a reason. Because these people have the right to go 60 to 70 miles per hour. Imagine not seeing this guy. He's on a bike. Especially that's a long distance track bike. You know what I mean? One of them bikes they use for long distance bike riding. Like, bro, you got to be like leaning down like this. Imagine they didn't see him. That's a nightmare for a driver if they were to hit him. That's so dangerous.
Brain.
Wow.
Look at you. You're an idiot. It's a freeway. There's
Wow.
cars everywhere,
That's
and you're riding up
crazy.
and down on it like a idiot. Use your brain, you dumbass.
Wow. That's so
Indigo
dangerous.
Lynn tells us
Not just for him, but for the drivers too, because, man, imagine, trying to hit the brakes and not hit this guy, but there you seen all them cars, like 100 cars there, and you just hit somebody or swerved in and sideswiped somebody and then caused a pile up or something, especially with that many cars. Wow. People are ridiculous.
she experienced something crazy on Christmas Eve. She says she was by herself having a drink at a bar called Mac and Frankie's, like a small hole-in-the-wall place, while she waited
So
for
a
her
biker-
friends.
biker
And then
bar.
they get there and they get to talking, and a very visibly drunk man
Biker bar,
who's
probably.
sitting next to them turns to them and says, "Take that N-word shit somewhere else." So she tells the
Wow.
bartender, she's like, what the hell was that? Can you deal with this guy? Bartender gets the manager, but unfortunately the manager is also drunk. And their idea of solving this situation is to come over and tell everyone to calm down, kumbaya, it's Christmas Eve. Well, Indigo Lynn didn't appreciate the issue being, as she put
Wow.
it, swept under the rug, and must have said as much to the manager because things escalated to the point where the manager
Wow.
demanded that Lynn and her friends get out of the bar.
Bro, why are
She
you
then
putting your
says
hands
that
on
the
people,
manager
bro?
snatched the drink out of her hand as she was trying to finish it before she said she was complying. They were going to leave. And this led to a physical altercation. And she and her friends were
He just
physically
assaulted a
pushed
woman,
out the door.
a female.
But drunk N-word guy from earlier follows them outside.
Wow.
And this is where our recording begins.
That's a female, bro. That's a female, bro. That's a female, bro.
Knock it off.
That's a female, bro. That's a female, bro.
No.
That's a female, bro.
Get your ass back. Cause ain't nobody did nothing to y'all. What y'all talking about?
Y'all ain't talking a goddamn fool.
Knock it off.
We didn't even
It's a whole female, bro. It's a whole
Y'all
female,
ain't
bro.
over a racial slur.
It's a whole female, bro.
To y'all about it. Stop. And this is the type of establishment that y'all run?
Wow.
He's racist?
Wow.
He said the N-word to us, minding our business?
Wow.
We come here all the time. That's not okay. Y'all should be ashamed.
On top of everything else, they spend their money there. Like, they go there all the time. Obviously, they know the place. Why would they go to a random ass bar? I mean, people do that, but I mean, not on a like the streets are barren. That means that it's like maybe a weeknight, and they just wanted to go out for a couple drinks. They bored at home. Let's go get a couple drinks, bro. Seriously, they go there all the time. How are you guys reacting like that? Like, these are your patrons. Like, this is gonna be up all over the internet. You guys are literally gonna take a hit for that.
Ashamed. Y'all should be ashamed. Ashamed of yourselves. Seriously, that's some sad ass shit.
Wow.
That's not okay.
You were parked illegally, and then you took. I will call the Napa police and report.
Go
this.
ahead.
You don't
Call the
belong
police.
here.
Call the police.
You see what you just did?
Call the police.
I have never had that.
Call the
You're
police.
telling me I don't belong here because I'm black?
You're from.
Call the police.
Go away. Black?
Call the police.
Bye.
Call the police.
Get out of my face. Get out of
Call
my
the
face.
police.
Get out
Call
of
the
my face. You
police.
should never tell me I don't belong here.
Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
Do you know who I am?
Call the police.
TikTok user Just
You said you was gonna call Napa police. Call Napa police. Go ahead. Make my day. That's how I would have reacted. Go ahead. Call the police. Because the only one that's gonna get in trouble is you. Period.
Do It brings us two pieces of footage. The first is a confrontation with a drive-through cashier over a prior incident that very clearly upset OP. But the second, when she goes inside.
So, before we even get into this video, Wendy's, I used to work for them, doesn't have a policy that you can't record inside their establishment. I've seen many of influencers and, TikTok people, content creators that come into Wendy's and, they do recordings, they do food reviews, all of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, Wendy's does not have a policy that you can't record. So if that's what this lady is trying to say in front of the camera, then it's 100% wrong.
Is the scene of an unbelievable nuclear meltdown.
Wow.
I mean, like she's dumb. This dumbass bitch from Wendy's put my money in her back pocket, told me have a good day. You know what you were doing. Give me my barbecue. Give me. She's gonna.
Wow. I got a comment. I know I'm sorry for pausing it, but I got to do what I got to do because I got a comment. Bro, she grabbed her money when the lady was about to pay for her food. She put it in her back pocket and told her to have a nice day. Are you serious? How stupid can you be? And now you're trying to deny it because the lady's recording. How stupid can you be? Do you understand that Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, In-N-Out, Jack in the Box, all of these places have video cameras recording their register specifically? 100%, because theft does happen. Employee theft does happen where people will steal from the register. So they have video cameras that record those registers specifically. You tried to steal this lady's money and then tell her to have a good day, like she was just gonna, okay, or was my money's gone? What?
You're not dumb now. Give me my barbecue. Cause I don't.
Wow.
You're with the wrong one. She
Wow.
tried to steal and put my money in her pocket. She's with the
Wow.
wrong one.
Wow.
You know what? You and you. You both.
Wow.
You both. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
That's so
I wanna know
disgusting
your
of this
name.
establishment.
I want to know your name.
No, they're allowed to
Your
record.
name.
They're allowed to
You
record.
want to steal? You're doing it to the wrong person. The wrong person. You can call the cops. You're in the wrong for stealing. You're in the wrong for stealing.
Nope. Don't go nowhere. 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 Don't go nowhere.
Next time, don't try to steal. Next time.
What you do in this situation is you don't go anywhere and you wait for the police to show up and you explain the situation as it happened. She stole from this lady and that is against the law. Period. You want to call the police? Call the police. But you guys tried to steal from her. She has every right to be upset.
Don't try to steal. People won't do that shit. What's your name? Tell me your name. All right, tell me your name and I'll get out.
You ain't got to get out. You ain't got to get out. You ain't got to go nowhere.
Come in for what?
This is where it came from.
I'm sorry, because you twisted my doorknob before I even came to the door. So I'm trying to figure out, what do you want?
Huh?
What do you want?
I'm Alicia.
Okay, Alicia. Why did you twist my doorknob?
Huh?
Why did you twist my doorknob before knocking at my door?
Open. I'm sorry.
Seeing if it was open, why would you just walk into my house?
I'm sorry.
I'm saying, why would you just twist
What do
my
you
doorknob?
want?
Can you explain that?
What do you want?
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
What do you
What
want?
do you want, Alicia?
What's your name?
I don't have to give you that.
It doesn't matter. What do you want?
Hey.
Please don't come to my door twisting on my doorknob again. Because that's what get people killed. You know that, right?
Yep. 100%. 100%. Because let me tell you something, guys. On my door, I have a bug screen. And you know how the bug screen in the middle has magnets that keep it together. So when it's windy outside, the bug screen will go like this, and it'll hit the door, so it sounds like somebody's at the front door. I am constantly vigilant, like especially when it comes to the safety of my household, my wife, and my roommate. Like I don't play no games. Do not come to my house. We have security cameras all over that porch out there. Not only me, but our neighbor has security cameras all over, watching every single part of our front of our house, every single part. So if you come to our door trying to open up the door, trying to get into the house, you are going to be recorded and reported and you're going to jail. That's crazy. That lady didn't even say anything. She didn't give a reason for why she was trying to get into this lady's house. She just twisted in the door, not talking about this is where it came from. What do you want? That's so dangerous because she looks like maybe she has something mentally going on with her, and those are the kind of people that turn out to be, sorry to say it, but serial killers or murderers. That's crazy. Be safe, guys. Lock your doors. Keep your doors locked. Safety first, because that was crazy. That whole situation in that previous video, that scares the hell out of me. Those situations scare the hell out of me. It's the reason why we got security cameras and put up a shit ton of security cameras around our place, because that situation right there is what scares the hell out of me. Someone trying to break into our house or something like that, and trust and believe we have enough in this house to defend ourselves, because if you get in here, you're not making it out. I promise you that.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
What have I told you guys? Safety first, but also when these kinds of situations happen, do not get violent or physical with people. Come on, man. Because that's a recipe for disaster. You don't know how this lady's gonna react. She could stab you, anything like that. You see, this lady keeps trying to put her hands on the other lady. Like, come on, man. Bro. What is going on? What the heck?
P started recording
I guess she realized she was being recorded, so she tried to, play it off like she was just messing around with her.
after he says this man rammed his cart and then insinuated he was an illegal immigrant, even though Shay speaks perfect English and was born and raised right here in America. It's not as though this guy denies any of these claims either, by the way, and amazingly enough, he even tries to justify them by accusing OP of shopping too long in the same place.
You want to say that again? You're pretty ugly. You want to say that again? Say what again? What you just said. This is your country.
See, I don't understand. If you're gonna say something with your whole chest, why backpedal when the camera comes out? Because that's what happens nowadays. People, the moment incidents or arguments or situations like this happen, and the camera comes out, people want to backpedal, like, oh, I didn't say nothing, I didn't say this, I didn't say that, I didn't blah 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 blah, while being racist. If you're gonna say something with your whole chest, say it with your whole chest, even when the camera's out. Don't be a pussy and try to backpedal because now you're being recorded.
Country? Yeah, you're funny. I'm a USA citizen too. Ooh, United States. You got a green card. I don't have a green card. I was born here, buddy. You weren't explaining to be so rude. You're rude. You're bumping carts and shit. You're over here saying rude shit. You parked back there because you're standing there like a because I'm shopping.
So
you're a comedian.
Everybody has the right to shop.
Like an asshole. I'm
so what?
Here. You're a comedian, buddy.
So what?
You're pretty funny.
You're trying to justify.
Hilarious, man. Shut up. You're hilarious.
Your racism.
Sad of your life, huh?
Yeah, he is actually. People that act like that do that kind of stuff, are sad with themselves and sad with their own lives. So they try to project their, sadness and their loneliness and their emotional depression on other people. And that's why they react like these. Like these situations happen. And this is why we have content like this. And this is why you have people like me who react to this content. Because it's funny as hell when you catch these people realizing that they're going to be famous for the whole world to see. And it ain't going to be the good fame where you're making money and you're getting clout and all of that.
Somali, you don't even know what I am. You're a coward, bro. You're pathetic. You're what? You're pathetic.
Wow.
Black and Indian? You're pathetic.
Oh, okay. He's black and Indian. So if he's black and Indian, that would mean that he is Native American. Also would mean that he has more rights to the land that you are standing on than you would ever have. Do you understand? But you're sitting here throwing racial slurs out there, talking about he's got a green card, that he don't belong here. Like, bro, if he's Native American and African American, he has more rights to be in this country than you will ever have. If we're going by ancestral heritage, you are the one that should not be here. I am Puerto Rican. I'm from Puerto Rico, literally right off the coast of America. I mean, I'm not saying I belong here more than anybody else, but if we were going off ancestral heritage of how we judge people's, right to be in this country, your ass should be deported. Period.
You hate black guys? Why? Did a black guy your wife or something? Or an Indian probably did, huh? This is pretty good content, man.
It is good
And
content. You're right.
If someone was ever standing in
You're
one
right.
aisle a little too long, like
There's no time limit on shopping. If somebody's standing there and you believe it's too long, then move along. Then move on. Go somewhere else. They don't have to justify how long they've been standing in an aisle. Whose business is that of anybody else's to judge whether they can stand there for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, or an hour? As long as they're not causing a problem, committing any crimes, then what do you care?
Like, say that were even true. He had been there too long. Would you go up and ram your cart into theirs?
Definitely not.
No, that's psychotic.
Definitely not. So, if you got this far into the video and you still haven't done it, like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You already know what it is. Let's get back into it.
You need to stop trying to talk to my daughter. Okay? For sure. Yeah, no, straight up, homie. I don't know who the
Guys, go in the comment, and this is not for this video we're watching. I'm gonna backpedal. I'll backpedal on this video. But go in the comments and leave a comment and tell me how you would react in that type of situation where someone walks up to you, rams your cart, and tells you that you've been standing there too long as you're standing there shopping, looking through the aisles for groceries or wherever you are. How would you react? Go in the comments and let me know.
you are. I don't know who the you are, homie, but you really got me up. You're talking to a little girl. I don't play that shit, homie. I'm not. You need to get out of here. That's what the you need to do. You need to get the out of here, straight up, homie.
Bro, he knew he did something wrong. Now I'm gonna go back because we didn't because I was talking. We didn't get to experience the full video, but homie knew he did something wrong. I'm using her words. I don't really say that word, but homie knew he did something wrong because he literally hightailed it out there. He ran. He ran. I guess he seen the okay. So hold on. So the situation is whatever they're putting in the food today. These young girls look like grown ass women. So when you're trying to hit on somebody or you're trying to talk to somebody or get a number, be careful who you're talking to. Make sure you ask their age nowadays because you don't know if this girl is 16, if this girl's 15, or if she's 20 or 18. Now, 18 is a little bit too young for my age, but you know what I mean? To each his own. 18 is grown, so whatever the case may be. But just make sure you know who you're talking to and the age of the person you're talking to because that can put you in a dire situation that you don't want to be in because being marked as a predator is for life. You go in the system and every single person and their mother, no matter what community you live in, will know what you've done.
No, that's psychotic.
You need to stop trying to talk to my daughter. Okay? For sure. Yeah, no, straight up, homie. I don't know who the you are. I don't know who the you are, homie, but you really got me up. You're talking to a little girl. I don't play that shit, homie. I'm not. You need to get out of here. That's what the you need to do. You need to get the out of here, straight up, homie.
TikTok user River.
I feel like he knew he was talking to a little girl, bro. The way he ran and the way he didn't give a crap about what she was saying makes me feel like he knew he was talking to a little girl, especially considering the fact that she's with her mother. Because we don't do that. Like as men, as grown men, we don't. If we see a woman or a girl, however you want to put it, a female with their mother, 90% of the time we're not gonna try and approach them or get their number or talk to them. You know what I mean? Unless you know them from somewhere, like you like, oh hey, I know you from school, blah blah blah, and you get to talking. But some random ass female walking around with her mother, like seriously.
Had a weird experience at Amtrak the other day. It seemed like it was really, really cold outside, so he was standing inside the station until his train pulled up. It's not like it's outrageously late at night.
Amtrak employee kicked people out in the freezing cold before the train even arrived. Oh my god, that is so disrespectful. And these train stations are literally kept open all night because they don't have a closing time. Amtrak is one of those train stations that don't have a closing time. They don't close. You know what I mean? They'll the train will shut down, like it'll have like a not in service thing for like maybe an hour around like 12 midnight because to switch out the trains and all of the trains that have been running all day long will go back into the yard, and then new ones will come out. But the stations don't close. They don't shut them. They don't shut them down. They don't close. They never close. They never lock their doors. Specifically for the public that are standing outside waiting on these trains, it's for them to go in there so they're not freezing out in the cold, depending on how cold it is outside.
It's like 7:30, but then this Amtrak employee is furious that he isn't outside because the station is closing up, and I get it, he wants to go home, but in River's defense, it does seem like the train is just pulling up at the end of the clip, which begs the question, if the trains are still running and it's freezing outside, why close the station before the train gets there?
Not supposed
Doesn't
to.
make much sense
The
from a
train stations don't
logistics
close.
perspective.
The train is not here. I'm going to wait to leave.
The station's closed at 7:45. It says it right on the door. 7:45.
The train said it's going to be here at 7:20, and it's been an hour. I've been waiting an hour for the train to be here. I'm not leaving the train station until the train is here.
Because the train is right there. See the lights? Now you can go outside.
I said I would wait until it's going to be here. Do I see the lights? No.
Ask your friend. He can hear it. Please go.
Listen, I believe
Wow.
you, but I don't.
That's the train. Please go out of my station. Goodness gracious. I don't know why you gotta be a jerk, man.
I'm not being a jerk. I'm just waiting in the station for the train.
There's the train. Like I said.
And now I see it, so now I'm leaving.
Okay, and don't be filming kids inside the station.
Are you a kid?
No, but there's
Are
kids
you
in
a
the
kid?
background. There's kids in the background.
So what? So what? It's the public. It's public. It's public, man. Everybody that walks outside into the public atmosphere legally consents to being recorded. It's just the way the world works nowadays, man. The First Amendment of the United States of America gives us that right to record and in public spaces. If there's children around, there's children around. You can't tell somebody not to record in a public space, especially Amtrak is a publicly owned company.
Behind the camera.
Don't be filming kids in my station.
I'm not.
Yeah, that's creepy.
I'm looking at a kid
He's
right
filming
now,
you.
but I don't see anybody underage.
Yeah, don't film kids, dude. That's creepy.
He's filming
Do I see
you.
one?
A young man who apparently works at this
It's like 7-something at night. Like, where are the children? There was no children in that video at all. He just wanted something smart to say.
very Walmart. A young man who apparently works at this very Walmart is sitting in his car one day when a police officer approaches him and starts questioning him for what appears to be kind of a ridiculous reason. And he becomes more and more outraged as it ultimately takes not one, not two, but 3 officers to investigate him for sitting.
Dude, I work for Walmart. I'm out here doing deliveries. What?
Okay, well, I've been watching you for the past 4
Yeah, and I'm sitting here waiting on a delivery to come through. What are you I do this every day.
If we can confirm that, that's fine. You guys.
No,
That's none of your business.
That to you, it's none of your business.
You have to reasonably articulate a crime or the suspicion of a crime being committed, and then you have to reasonably articulate whether an investigation into said crime is being conducted. He doesn't have to give you any information. He doesn't have to tell you nothing. He doesn't have to explain himself. None of that. You need to reasonably articulate what crime and what suspicion of a crime was committed. Him just sitting in his car in a Walmart parking lot, obviously he says he works for Walmart, it's not a crime. It's not a crime to sit in a Walmart parking lot in your car.
Business. Like, you're not. Why don't you go question everybody that's out here? No, dude, you're doing this.
You have your driver's license?
No.
No. No.
You can
No.
provide your driver's license, or you're gonna go
No.
to jail.
No, you can't take nobody to
I'll
jail.
give you my license for sitting in a private parking lot under threat of arrest.
He doesn't have to. You don't have to give him nothing. You don't have to give him nothing. You don't have to give him nothing. He can't arrest you for anything. You didn't do anything wrong.
The reason why I'm getting out with you is
You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. You don't have to give any information if you don't want to. Ask for their supervisor. Ask for their supervisor.
Ridiculous. That is
Ask for their supervisor. Ask for their supervisor, bro. I know this is a recorded video and it's going to go how it was recorded, but next time you get into a situation like this, immediately ask for a supervisor. You don't have to give them any information whatsoever.
Why are you picking me out of everybody here? I work for Walmart. I seen y'all pull over here and just sit there and watch me the whole time. I knew that's what y'all were doing. Y'all got right behind me. You pulled into the bank and you were waiting on me to leave. I know exactly what you were doing. Why did you pick me out of everybody? I work for Walmart. You're just not going to answer. You have no answer for that because you know you're in the wrong.
Ask for the supervisor. Ask for their supervisor, dude.
Boy, I swear to God.
Ask for their
The officer
supervisor.
then remains completely silent for about 2.5 more minutes of questioning. He doesn't answer a single thing other than to say his badge number. And he waits, apparently, until his other officer gets there to engage further.
So what company do you work for?
Why does that matter?
I'm trying to figure out why the reason you're sitting in this parking lot without conducting business.
I work here.
You work here. You're a Walmart employee?
I'm not a Walmart employee. I deliver for Walmart.
I'm trying to confirm that. What company do you...
Who are you confirming it with? You want me to call my boss? Like, what? Do you want me to go talk to them? Let's go inside and talk to the managers in here and see what they say.
I can, but just tell me what company you work for.
I work for Spark.
That's all I need to thank you.
Why? I'm over here getting picked out of a parking lot full of people for no reason. You have no reason to come over here and pull up on me like this, on private property at that.
They now bring in a third officer, I'm not even kidding, for this big loitering bust. They bring in a third officer to try and explain their reasoning to our main character.
I don't... Bro, period. I don't give a fuck about your reasoning. Give me my ID, kick the fuck rocks, and get the fuck out of here. Period. That's all you have to say. Give me my ID. I've done nothing wrong. I have committed no crimes. And get the fuck out of here. That's how you have to be with these people, especially these kinds of cops who try to overextend their authority against a law-abiding citizen.
So I'm just going to kind of explain why...
No, there's no explanation needed. There's no explanations needed. There's no explanations needed.
You on the state line and you...
About an hour ago. Yep.
There's no explanations needed.
Sitting over here the whole time. I knew that's exactly
There's no
what you were doing.
explanations needed.
What we do for a living in this...
A million people coming in this Walmart every day, and me coming up here working every day. If you knew anything about the town, you know I'm up here every day. Sir, I work 6 days. Yeah, but I'm explaining to you because that's the reason. No,
So what? So what? So what?
To him.
No one needs a reason for why you fucking assholes are literally harassing this guy at this point. At this point, that's harassment. And you should have called the state police to file harassment charges on all three of you. Because that's who they report to. If you ever get yourself... Alright, so before we continue with this video, if you ever feel like you're being harassed by local police, the local police department, immediately dial the dispatch and ask for a state police officer or their supervisor. You can ask for their supervisor, but also ask for a state police officer, a state trooper, supervisor to be allocated to your location, and immediately file harassment charges, especially in this kind of situation, because he's obviously working. He's doing his job. He does it 6 days a week. They know he works there. You're not going to tell me that you're literally harassing this guy and you're talking about, oh, you gotta be, understand the job we do and blah blah blah. So you obviously do this shit all the time. So you obviously know that he works there. Like, this is why police officers in general get a bad name and a bad rep, because of officers like this who like to overextend their authority onto law-abiding citizens, and their rep goes down. And why a lot of people are advocating for defunding the police, the police departments, which we need our police. If we didn't have police in any of our towns, any of our boroughs, it would be so much more different. It would be like chaotic. It would be like crime everywhere. But these kinds of police officers give a bad name to the rest of the officers honoring and performing their jobs how they're supposed to.
What?
You've asked 15 times while we're...
No, you've already told me for loitering. I already know that's the reason you're going to use. There's no actual reason. There's a million people. There's other people sitting out here in their car that I work with every day that sit out here all day and work. And I knew that's what you were doing. I don't have no idea why, because obviously it's what I look.
So what cops do is they pull somebody over, or they'll harass somebody with a loitering ticket or a jaywalking ticket. Why they do these things is because they have to meet a quota at the end of the month of a certain amount of stops, like citations, or or pulling people over. So they randomly pick people out of just driving down the road. It could be just a random person, and they'll give them a ticket and make up a reason so that they meet their quota for the day, for the month, because they have to meet a quota for it's like, hold on guys, I'm gonna prove it to you real quick. I know I'm going off the rails here, but this whole situation, especially with these cops, irks my soul, because there are so many good cops out there that get bad publicity and attention because of police officers like this, who like to overextend and overreach with their authority. So when police officers pull people over with no reason and make up a reason, the reason why they're doing it, is it because they have to meet a quota at the end of the month? Yeah. So most states abolish this practice, where they it says, while formal quotas are illegal in many states, but a lot of states, they make their police officers meet a quota for how many people they pull over, how many tickets they give out, how many citations they do. um so when a police officer pulls you over for no reason, like you sitting in a private parking lot in your car, it's unlawful. 100%. It says it's considered unlawful. You should remain polite and document the incident to contest the citation or file a complaint later. Like, this is illegal, dude. They do this because maybe he lives in a state where they have to, like, because in New Jersey, they have quotas at the end of the month that they have to make. I've dealt with this all my life. So in New Jersey, these police officers, they will pull you over, they will give tickets at the end of the month. It gets crazy with how many people these cops pull over, because they have to meet quotas. Like, they literally have to meet quotas of how many people they pulled over, how many citations they gave out, and it's ridiculous. Most states abolished that practice, but a lot of states didn't and haven't, because I don't know if it's because, like, they get paid like the taxes and everything, with people paying fines and stuff like that. I guess maybe to the municipal the building, they probably get I don't know, maybe bonuses for meeting their quota. I don't know, but I don't know why they do it. But a lot of these states do still practice that thing, but a lot of them don't. Obviously, Google said that a lot of states abolished that practice, but a lot, obviously, we're seeing a state that hasn't.
Look like,
explain why.
Well, why did I get picked out? Why did my car get picked out?
Well, if you would let me talk.
Okay, well, go ahead, please.
Right.
Excuse me.
So, whenever you turn on your blinker, it's commonly known, especially in rental vehicles, this town is known for drugs and narcotics, right?
Okay, here, yeah, okay.
I mean,
yeah, I'm sure, yeah, sir.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm sure. Everywhere in the country has drugs and narcotics. You can't just use that every time you up, you know? Yeah. Well, trust me, you're going to learn that there was no reason to come over here, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, whenever you turn on your blinkers, it's a common evasive maneuver
to use your blinker. So now, if I wouldn't have used my blinker,
that's not what I'm saying. You're not understanding.
Yeah, I actually am. You're cop-splaining, and it's not making any sense.
It's a common evasive maneuver to, whenever a cop gets behind you, to immediately turn into a private property.
No, it's not.
To where I was going.
No, it's not.
The place I work at. My business. Because it's none of your business. You have no reason to get behind me and run my plates. There was no reason. You just got behind me, and I got to where I was going, so I turned in. I could have turned in at Walgreens. I could have turned in at anywhere back there. I turned into the place I was going, and then you sit over here and watch me like I'm some criminal. Why am I being watched like a criminal?
Trying to explain that.
Well, and you explained it. You didn't do a very good job, though. It still doesn't make any reason. It still makes no sense.
Okay, so this is why they've been enforcing this policy where you need to reasonably articulate a crime being committed or the suspicion of a crime being committed. If anything can be picked out of a hat and called suspicion or intent, then there would be more people in jail than there are now. And there are too many people in jail as it is. They're at capacity. They're over capacity, most jails, most county jails, even prisons. Because of these reasons. Because of cops like this overextending their authorities. Like, even if he turned into a parking lot, that still didn't give you a reason to walk up to this gentleman's car and harass him. Unless you have suspicion of seeing him, and even suspicion doesn't even work in this scenario because you didn't see him do anything illegal. If he ran a red light, if he didn't turn on his blinker and he turned into the parking lot, then I understand. You didn't use your blinker, you ran a red light, you ran a stop sign, whatever the case may be, but he did everything legal. There's no suspicion, there's no reasonably articulated reason that you can give right now for harassing this man.
You still haven't explained to me why I got picked out because I used my blinker and turned into Walmart. How many people have come into Walmart since y'all been sitting over there? No, none of them got questioned. Yeah, and I work here. There's cars that's been sitting. This car's been sitting there for 3 months. Okay, and y'all don't have any problem with it. But I'm sitting out here working every day, and y'all come up. If y'all knew anything, you would see that I'm up here every day in the same car. Ridiculous. You had no reason to come over here and mess with me. That's all it is. You just want to use your authority to try to be a tyrant.
Exactly.
Come over here and pick on people that don't look like you, that you don't care. Like, it's just ridiculous. I sit here and back
exactly.
blue every day, and y'all come up here and mess just with me just for no reason.
Now I know he's going off on a tirade right now. Everything's just like befuddled in his head right now. He's so pissed off. He's so uncomfortable. He's so anxious and kind of catching an anxiety attack on top of everything else. Like that's a crazy and profoundly disrespectful situation to put somebody who's just doing their job, abiding by the laws of the country, just doing their job to survive. Like, this guy's just trying to make a living, and now he's being harassed. That's crazy.
I just would like to get back to work or get a ticket, a citation, go to jail, whatever y'all are going to do. I'd like to figure it out. And if it's going to escalate any higher, I'd like to get somebody of higher authority out here.
Yep.
Higher than that.
There we go. Ask for the supervisor.
Because this is ridiculous.
I told you. Call the dispatch and ask for a state trooper to come out. 100%. They'll deal with it. Because that's who they report to.
What law have I broken? Can you articulate that, please?
Yep. Reasonably articulate.
Just one.
He should have started with that. Can you reasonably articulate the suspicion of what crime I am being harassed for? Or can you reasonably articulate what law I have broken or crime I have committed? They would have walked away. They would have walked away. You should have led with that, my boy. But, I mean, you good to go. I'm pretty sure they didn't do anything. They didn't have no right. You got them on camera. They can't do anything. They're not going to risk that.
These bags are closed. She up in here eating people food. Bags is open.
God, you get lady, please.
She took my damn drink. There's no drink in here, but the bag is open. She took hella long. Big back bitch. Fat ass hoe. Nasty big bitch.
Imagine.
Wow. We've had this happen to us, and I've said it in a previous video. There was a lady that came and dropped off our food, and when I went down to grab the food, half the drink was drunk, and all of like our food was opened. Like, you could tell somebody was like looking through the food to see what we ordered, whether they were going to take it or not. But because we are weird, me and my wife, and we order weird things, we got the food, but she did drink half of both of our drinks. Like, you drink half of a iced coffee on top of an energy supplement drink, Like, that's a crazy combination to put in your stomach. So I understand how she was feeling.
Being in your 50s and throwing a temper tantrum over a churro. Well, that's what TikTok user Scarlett had to put up with while she was on shift making churros at an amusement park in Utah. And no, I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah, that would be great. Let's get a manager here and let's go.
Well, this woman over here is mad because we don't have churros because we sold out. She's getting mad. And because we sold out of churros. We sold out of churros and we were making them currently. And she just got mad at us because we were out of churros. And we told her there's more in the beer garden and she wasn't happy.
I'm not mad at anybody.
You just said you're complaining to our management.
That doesn't mean I'm mad.
Yeah, you were like,
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Bro, you literally called for them to ask for a manager. You are mad. Your butt hurt and mad about the fact that they have to freshly make the churros. You gotta wait, lady. Everybody else has to wait. Churros are all sold out. We're making some new ones now. You have to wait. They can't hurry the churro process up, because then you get, nasty, doughy, disgusting dough. Like that churros are made with dough and flour and all of that. Like, come on, man. Just wait. I mean, you mad because there ain't no churros? They're making them. She literally just said they're making more. Come on, man. Relax.
okay, there's more at the carousel over there. You were. You just did, ma'am. You said that. She just did. That is
Well, you shouldn't have been yelling at people. You shouldn't have been yelling at people over some damn churros.
poor management, poor planning. That's what you said.
That's my opinion.
So, you literally just told people that they're out of churros, poor management, poor planning, and now you're mad again. You're double mad because she told another customer who's coming up for some churros that we're out of churros. It's gonna be 2 minutes. If you want some, they do have some by the carousel. Obviously, she just gave you want churros that bad, go over to the carousel. They got more over there at the other stand. Why are you harassing the workers here? They're making them.
Well, you were just not mad. I never. Yeah, you did. You raised your voice to him. You were like, you never told me the beer garden. That's what you said.
Yeah, that I was upset about. Because you told
Wow.
me. No, you told me the big garden. You didn't tell me it was yours.
She's embarrassed now that they exposed her Karenness in this whole situation, because they exposed her Karenness, because they exposed her being a Karen. Like, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. You just yelled at them because they didn't have any churros. So you yelled to other people that they don't have churros, poor management, poor planning, or whatever. They're making them. And then the lady tells the other customer that was walking up that we don't have any right now. It's going to be 2 minutes. We're making them now. If you do want some, they have some over by the carousel, which is probably another stand over there. Bro, go to the other churro stand. Because in amusement parks like this, they have like 30 different churro stands where you can go get churros. Some of them might be out, some of them might be getting made. You know what I mean? So go to another one. There's other places where you can get churros, man.
We sold out of churros. And then I was
That's good though. They sold out of churros. That means that they doing good business at that stand.
There's maps. This lady is actually mental.
Get a life. You tangle with the wrong mother. Yo, you're coming up to me. Oh, you follow me. What's up? You don't want to do shit, right? Huh? You won't do shit. No, I'm telling you. It was all right. Really? Why?
Bro, homie followed him, and I'm using that word in this whole video now. Homie followed him got out his car, got into his face, got into an argument. When he saw that dude was like, I ain't playing no games. Like, yo, bro, you follow me. Like, and then he started getting, rough with him. Now he wanna backpedal. But then he wants to try to act tough, you know what I mean, when the other dude came up to like separate them, but you know what I mean? It's those people, you know what I mean, that ain't gonna do nothing. Like they just talk tough or try to use their size. But when they see that their intimidation tactics don't work, they try to backpedal. Like, come on, man. People might be small, but I'm telling you, like, we got hands, bro. Shit sharp over here, and I'm pretty sure shit sharp with that dude that was about to knock you out.
I can't say I'm a nail expert, but those look pretty bad, so I can kind of understand why you're upset. TikTok user I'm on YXTC had a very bad experience at a nail salon in Fort Worth, Texas. He even caught the owner coming out to scream at him and call him stupid.
Getting into, not gonna do
You don't know what I'm getting into?
what we're not
You
gonna
think so?
do. You're gonna lower your voice when you talk to me because I'm right here and you're up here. Are you the owner?
I'm trying to see if I know the person
Okay,
recording.
So as the owner, you shouldn't be talking to me like that.
You look familiar.
I'm trying to help you before, okay? But stop being freaking stupid like that, okay?
So,
What? What?
because I'm trying to find the patients right now. All I asked was a question.
And I try to answer the question so many times, and you keep...
Classic Kevin move, man. The moment they want to, call somebody names or get physical or violent, whatever the case may be, they want to pull out their phones and start recording to justify themselves because he saw the other dude sitting next to him recording. He literally looked at the camera.
Did not answer my question.
Yes, I did.
No, keep recording.
I did.
No, keep recording.
Yes, I did.
No, keep recording.
Stop it. I mean, you gotta get out here right now, okay?
No, I was going to leave, but you're not able to
Stop.
answer.
Get out here.
Wow.
Finally, a young man was called out by a random passerby for camping on a public beach, which I guess you're not allowed to do. Can't say I knew that, but I guess it makes sense. But what do you guys think? Was this dude
We're gonna look that up because I don't know. I don't want to say that, oh well, yes you can or no you can't or whatever the case may be. Let's see if he was right. If he was right, even if he was right, it's still not his business. Like, who are you? You're a random person walking off the street to get in somebody else's face about them camping. If it was so illegal, then wouldn't the police say anything, or even the beach authorities, like the lifeguards and stuff, like, and the security, because all beaches have like lifeguards and security and what is it, port authority that literally drive on their jet skis and boats around the beach, making sure everybody's safe. So I don't know, maybe it's illegal, maybe it's not. Are you allowed to camp on a public beach? So whether you can camp on a public beach depends entirely on the location. So overnight camping on most public beaches is generally prohibited. However, certain national parks, state parks, and coastal wilderness areas do allow it, often requiring prior permit or designated sites. Like I said, if they've been there, let's just say they were there for 24 hours, I'm pretty sure the authorities would have came and told them they had to pack it up or gave them a ticket or something for camping there if they were doing something illegal, or if they were like loitering, or if it was prohibited. So most places is generally prohibited, but depending on where you are, they might allow it and they might not say anything. And sometimes, even if it is prohibited, sometimes they're like, oh, that person's just camping there, or the person's homeless, we're just gonna leave them alone. You know what I mean? Like, so who is this random person coming off the street? What is it your business? Let the authorities handle it if they care. You know what I mean? Like, let the authorities handle it if they care. Why? Who are you to just walk up to a random person and just, tell them that they're, wrong or, breaking the law or something? Like, you're not authority. You're not a cop. You're not the law. Like, go about your business.
Going out of his way to be a hall monitor for no reason, or was OP getting a well-deserved talking to?
No camping on this beach.
Get the away from me.
All you had to say is, I won't camp here anymore.
If you are within arm's reach, I will rock your shit. That's all I'm telling you.
Back off. You're the one that called me a dickhead. You're the one that cussed me out over there.
Yeah, because you're screaming, don't camp over here, when all your neighbors, all the people that live on the other side, all the people that they say this is their private little beach,
this is not a private beach. This is not a private beach.
I know.
This is a state beach. There's no
So-
on this beach.
There's
so-
no locals that live right
so-
there.
I don't know
so-
who you're talking about. I don't
so-
know who you're talking about.
so-
There's
their
no
beach.
I don't know.
So-
There's no
If I come
camping
down
on the
here-
beach.
okay.
You hear me? It's easy. And you
If the authorities don't care and the people that live in the area are not bothered, why are you? You're a random person who doesn't live in the area. You're a random person who doesn't live in the area. Why do you care?
You didn't have to cuss me out.
I said okay.
You didn't
I
have
said
to call
okay,
me a
and you kept
dickhead.
saying it.
No,
I said
no,
okay, and you kept saying it.
You yelled at me and said, "Get out of here." You
I
started
said,
to.
Yeah,
before
I
you
would have said the same
started
thing.
video.
I would have said the same thing.
All your friends
I would have said
say,
the same
"No
thing.
camping on this beach." It's
So
real
what?
easy. All
So
you had to
what?
say was, "Great.
So what?
Have a great
So
have a
what?
great
Get in my
weekend."
face with
So-
somebody
All
else
you had
and
to
spit in
say.
my face.
It's not your
All you had
business.
to say-
It's not your business.
Get out of
And
here.
let all your friends know
It's not
that
your
you're the
business.
one-
It's not your
I'm screaming at
business.
you.
It's not your
Piece of
business.
shit, get the out of here.
Great.
You get
It's
in
not
my
your
face.
business.
You realize that you're
I don't
videoing
get-
all of
So
your
what?
actions.
I am.
So
Post it.
what?
I post it.
So
And
what?
then I would say, call
So
the Ventura
what?
County Sheriff.
Okay.
So
And then
what?
say-
And then they're
Call
gonna
the
say you
cops.
can't here anymore, and I'm gonna say, oh,
Call the
okay.
cops.
Oh,
You had to
okay.
say was like, okay, man.
Call the cops.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Call the
Have a great
cops.
weekend.
Call the
Times,
cops.
You want to keep screaming.
Call the
You
cops.
didn't. You called me
So
a
what?
name and then you cussed me out.
So it's not illegal. It's not illegal to call you a dickhead. It's not illegal to call you a dickhead. So what? So what? It's not illegal to call you a dickhead.
No capping. No capping.
It's not illegal to call you a dickhead.
Over and over again.
It's not illegal to call you a
I
dickhead.
said okay. I got out.
Great.
It's not illegal to call you a
So why did you
dickhead.
have to come over here?
Because you cussed me out from over
Because you
there.
kept
So what?
talking. Why did
So
you have
what?
to- Over and over again.
So what?
I heard you the first time. I
So
said
what?
okay. I got out.
Great.
So what?
So why did you have to come over here?
Because you cussed me out from over
Because you
there.
kept
So what?
talking. Why did you have to keep
It's not
talking?
illegal to
I don't
curse
know
somebody
what
out.
it is.
It's not nobody. It's not no. It's not. It's not illegal to curse somebody out.
Back to Glendale, where this attitude is
I don't
what
live
you
in
doing.
So
Glendale,
what?
bud.
So what?
I don't live in
So
Glendale,
what?
bud. Get the
So
f-
what?
out of here. Get the f-
So
out of my
what?
face. What the f- are you doing here?
Because you're aggressive.
So what?
Yeah, I am. Get the f- out
So?
of here. Get the f- out of here.
He's gonna be even more aggressive. You keep walking up to him. Obviously, he's gonna be more aggressive. Like, just get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry. I'm with the guy recording, bro. Honestly. Because if he did say whatever he said, oh, no camping, and the dude was like, all right, I heard you, whatever the case may be, you kept saying it. And then the nigga cursed you. My hood is coming out on this, bro. Like, my hood side's coming out on this because I don't like this, like, hypocrisy that these people portray. Like, bro, you literally said no camping, but then you're screaming no camping, and bro was like, all right, whatever. Nobody has to acknowledge you, but he did. And then you're over there still screaming no camping, and then you're mad because he called you a dickhead, so? Everybody has their own opinion. You're a dickhead, so?
You got 4 inches away from my
I
face
never
and started
got 4
talking.
inches.
Yeah, right here when I told you back up before I rock your shit.
Check your video.
I will rock your
Your
shit.
video. Okay, do that in Glendale.
Okay, I don't live in Glendale,
I don't
bud.
care where you're from. You go back to where
I'm
you're
not a
from.
Santa
No,
Barbara pussy,
no.
We're not from Santa Barbara.
What are you?
Well, then bye. Get out of here then. Get out of here then. No, nobody has to say shit. Nobody has to tell you have a good weekend. Nobody has to tell you to have a good weekend. Who the fuck are you to tell you? Somebody has to say, oh, well, okay, have a good weekend. Fuck you. Nobody has to tell you shit. Just like you didn't have to say shit. Nobody has to tell you shit. Somebody wants to call you a dickhead, keep it pushing. This is how fights and, incidents, violent incidents happen. Because you walked up to the wrong person. What if he stabbed you? Or pulled out a weapon and then pow, pow, pow. You don't never know who you're dealing with. But you keeping it going because, oh, he didn't say have a good weekend to you. So what? Nobody has to tell you have a good weekend. This whole fucking video pissing me, not the whole video, but this one right here. It's pissing me off, dude. Pissing me off, bro.
I didn't appreciate you cussing me out.
So,
I will.
So,
You back up
so,
yourself. I
so,
don't know how old you are. If you're 18 years old,
so,
or you're 19 years
so,
old, however old you are.
So,
take a mellow.
No.
And then all you gotta say is,
Nobody
"Hey,
has
sounds
to.
good. No worries."
Nobody
Right?
has to.
I hope you're catching all of this.
Nobody has
I hope
to.
you're catching all, and I hope
Nobody has to.
I hope I caught your nasty side where you're getting all up in my
Nobody
face.
has to.
Yeah.
Nobody has
Get
to.
the beach. Let me pack my shit. Stop wasting my
Nobody has
time.
to.
They know how I act.
Mom know how you act.
Nobody has
I
to.
hope you show this to your mom.
I will.
Bro, you're a grown ass man. Kick rocks. Get the fuck out of here. Like, seriously? Oh, I hope your mom sees this. Bro, are you 85? Are you 85? You're talking to a grown ass man. What does his mom have to do with him calling you a dickhead? If we got mad at everybody that called us a slur or cuss word, there would be a lot of people getting into fights and a lot of people in the hospital. So what? He cussed you out, so?
Get the out of here.
You were aggressive.
Get the out of here.
Hey, Mom, I hope you listen to your son and how he speaks to other people.
So
All
what?
I wanted to do is
So
tell
what?
him no camping.
So
That was
what?
it.
So what?
Real easy.
So
Nice
what?
weekend.
So what?
All right, Mom.
So?
Merry Christmas. Take care.
So? So?
Now, see, that's, I'm gonna
Dude, why do you keep coming back? Just get the out of here. I don't
So
give a
what?
if I'm aggressive. I'm gonna be me.
So what? So what? So what? So what? So what? So what? So what?
Shit, you won't let me pack my shit.
So what? So what? Get the fuck out of here. Bro, he was just looking for a reason to just keep fucking with this kid, man.
That's my granddaughter.
I'm older, but I'm not dead, right?
You old as dirt.
Huh?
You old as dirt. That's my old as dirt. That's my granddaughter. You ain't gonna with that. I'm gonna tell you that. Period. Period.
Oh, that's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
But I'm an old man too.
Yep.
Who could I find?
I don't know who the you could buy, because I ain't
Can you
your,
help me?
I'm not your type. You gotta help yourself. You gotta help yourself.
You're my buddy, right?
I ain't your mother.
We just met a little bit ago.
I know that. But I ain't your type, mother. You got a motherfucker.
Yo, grandma ain't play that shit. Grandma was like, no, we not having that. You're not giving out no numbers. You're not getting no numbers. Take your old ass and get the hell out of here. That was funny as hell. Grandma said, nope. Cock block. Automatic cock block. Nope. So, guys, that was Public Freakouts Unleashed. Go over to their channel and subscribe and show them some love. Guys, if you haven't already and you got to the end of the video, please do me the favor of liking this video. Let's get it to 500 likes. Comment and comment. Leave your comments, bro. Leave your comments, because this video was very enlightening, and I need all of y'all comments. I need to see how you guys feel about the situation with the camper, and about the other situation with the dude in the parking lot. I need you guys to leave a comment and tell me how you guys would have reacted in those situations. But do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you never miss a video and you know when the next one is about to drop. You guys already know what it is. Have a good night. Stay blessed. And you already know what it is.